There is this high pitch. It sounds like a little kid, 6 or 7 years old, going, ah. There. Hear it? When you go off throttle. I think that's the gears to the shaft. Yeah, it's gotta be. That's funny. Hi guys, nothing to prove here. Today's a beautiful day because any day one can be out. On two wheels is a beautiful day, and yeah, we're on the K1600 GT. Heavily revised this year. Say, what do you mean heavily revised? Yeah, the motor, the peak power has been lowered to give us more mid-range. It's been dropped 1K from 7 to 6. And whenever you give me more mid-range power, I'm gonna like it. Torque bumped just ever so slightly though. Also, what's new? Yeah, the suspension. It now will self-adjust automatically. So didn't it do that last year? No, you had to do it manually last year. This year, it does it for you. Yeah, what more can you ask for? On the suspension. Also in the front here, yeah, you're looking at all the new lighting here, all LEDs. Also, this whole lighting unit, as you accelerate, it'll lower the beam, and as you decelerate, it'll raise the beam up a little bit more. That's cool tech. Also, yeah, the cornering, swiveling lights too. But what do you notice is missing here? Yeah, the adaptive cruise control. Say, what? Why is it missing the adaptive cruise control? Well, BMW say there's no room for it. They couldn't put it here. So my question is last year, the 1250 RT got the adaptive cruise control, which I own. Also, the R18 Transcontinental has it also. Now this year, they updated the flagship bike and no adaptive cruise control BMW. I'm really wondering, maybe you should have figured out a way to fit it in there. That's just me, that's just my criticism. Also the stereo system, which is an optional, it's the comfort pack. It's the 2.0, it's a little better and everything. Also there are just two packages, and yes, this machine has both packs. So here in Germany with tax, you're looking at about 30K for this as you are looking at this bike right here. Yeah, you North Americans are like, what? Well, that's 19% sales tax. So buy this in Oregon. What's your state sales tax? 0. Montana, 0. State of Michigan, where I'm from, 6%. Germany, 19. Yeah, I think I want to move home. All right, guys, let's get into how this new powertrain feels on the street. Now, how is this powertrain working on this rather large touring bike in these small mountain roads, twisties like this? You can just slam these gears up and down till you're blue in the face, and it does not care at all, one bit, guys. This is hilarious. This is so good. I'm finding it hard to believe that I'm actually on 343 kilos. But this powertrain is so silky smooth, so slick in this area, and it does not matter where you are in the RPM rev range. It doesn't care. It will do it, and it'll be silky smooth about doing it too. Not necessarily the fastest thing, but it's smooth. If you want to impress a passenger with how smooth you are, there, I just went down 3 gears, then this is the bike to do it on. This is so, and the on throttle is just awesome. It's no jerkiness, no fueling issues, nothing, no snatchiness, nothing but utter smoothness. I think I've said that word too many times already. So on these small, twisty mountain roads. The Powertrain is doing awesome. Now the Powertrain here, yeah, on this big open country road, like I said before, it's a crescendo, but let's try this quick shifter under full throttle. Oh, that was fun. Now let's try the quick shifter under, yeah, nobody's behind us. Here we're bringing her all the way back down to first gear and real gentle, like 30. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Fourth, fifth, and 6. Oh, that's like 10% throttle. Smooth as silk, guys. All right, guys, let's get into the chassis now. What do you notice missing up here? Yeah, with any RT or GS or this, the K1600s, it's a dual lever in front up there. Yeah, you can see it way up there, the single strut there, and 320 mil dual discs and 4-piston floating, and it says BMW there. I'm wondering if that's still the Hayes brakes. If any of you guys know, leave the comment below, because my 21 RT has the Hayes on it, and this feels exactly the same. No difference whatsoever. Great power. The feel is missing a little bit, but what on a bike of this size and weight, you want the power, and that's what this has, same as on the RT. Single strut back there, automatic, and there is a 2-piston Brembo down here. Yeah, and with the shaft drive, and yeah, but in the way here is this single-sided swing arm on the other side, but you got a huge muffler and a huge bag in the way, so it kind of kills the purpose, BMW. But how does this improved ride feel on the street? The chassis is very nimble, feeling very nimble here, especially on this road, this mountain road here. And this is why I picked to do this portion on this. Look at how rough this is. And I'm in dynamic mode, and this thing is sticking pretty good. You can hear it in my voice. This is pretty rough, and I'm in dynamic. And the rear brake, yeah, good feel, but the feedback, I did not know that was going to lock up. That's why you heard me laugh. So it gets 1 thumb for the rear brake. It could be a little better. The RT is much better. Hi guys, hello, hello. And but the suspension. Oh, sorry. I gotta talk about the front brake. Oh, the front brake is awesome, guys. Here, watch here. Let's just hammer this front brake. Oh yeah. Oh, it brings this thing way down very quickly and easily. No, does not take much. It's just like my RT. So that's why I think it's the Hayes caliper on this with the steel braided brake lines. But yeah, this chassis with these awesome brakes. It's a Brembo on the rear, but yeah, they're getting 2 thumbs way up. Boom, boom. Now let's go move on to the ergonomics. If you take a look right here, yeah, this is the same. Yeah, that allows a lot of air to come in to the back, to the flow of the bike, and it actually, on a warm day like today, that felt good. Yeah, you have your charging port there, also a glove box here, small one granted, and yes, the same bags here that you're going to get on all of the, like on my RT, they're exactly the same. And yes, this will fit a full-size helmet. Nice aerodynamics coming through here like there. Nice room here. Yes, this is of course heated seats. 830 mils. This will drop down to 810. You can also get the optional low seat, which will drop it down another 20, I think. And there's no charge for that. You can just, when you order your bike, then 26.5 liter tank. Yeah, but you're gonna need all those 26.5 liters, because this thing gets 5.9 liters per 100 kilometers. How does this thing feel filled up with all 343 kilos in the city? Avoiding these little bumps are easier than I thought it would be in town. Here, okay, let's go here and then let's do a quick left, shall we? And let's go left. Oh, see, this thing is nice and stable and solid. And look at that, I just quick shifted with like 10% throttle going uphill. Ah, map mode's on. Good. Cell phone tucked away in the glove box. But in town, this mapping, yeah, look at this. Oh, this is silky smoothness. This is the best mapping I've... The only thing that will probably compete with this is the Honda Goldwing. Oh, and look at this. You can sit here in 5th gear doing 40 kilometers an hour at 1500 RPMs, and this thing loves it all day long. It says, oh, no problem. There's no chugging, nothing. It just says, oh, yeah, all 6 of us are working hard for you, and we're not going to make you feel or hear or sense anything. You're not going to hear any complaints for here. It's even going to 6. There, I quick shifted into 6. Look at this. Nothing, no complaints whatsoever on this. But yeah, let me quick shift down twice. Usually you should be in 4th or even 3rd. Let's have it in 4th gear. So in town here is 2 thumbs way up for the size of this bad boy. That is, yeah, let's lower that. Oh yeah, now we got some air. Let's open up some more vents here and here. Ah, perfect. Now I can feel it. Ah, now it's feeling good. All right, guys, let's come up to the controls. Standard BMW controls, except what do you notice here? Yeah, it has reverse. Yeah, but everything else is standard. And you can lock all 4 bags with this, of course. And yeah, this is the reason why I would be interested in this bad boy. Hear the fan kick on? That's this. If you press this, then watch. Yeah, it's all going up by itself. I'm not doing it. The window screen goes up. Then here, what's in there? Yeah, my cell phone is in there. You see right there. And it's got a cooling fan in there. So if you prop that up, you just drop your cell phone in there like that, pull that down, and then, so once that reaches 30 degrees C, then that fan will kick on. And right now it's trying to connect to my cell phone, which is sitting in here. And this is not wireless charging, guys. Inductive charging. It's USB charging. So why are they doing that? I don't know. There, now it's, see the button there, now it's there, boom, now we have map mode. Look at that. Oh yeah, perfect. You can go big time map mode and just do that. And that shows you where I am, right there like that. You can zoom out. Oh, I gotta go here. Now zoom out. And it shows you where I am here in Europe. Now all you guys know where I'm shooting this. There's Berlin, there's London. I'm kind of right in the middle of them, yeah. So that's the map mode. That's the cool thing about this bike. And that's the reason why I bought my 21 1250 RT, because of this. And so far today, I rode all the way out here, an hour and a half, and it didn't disconnect at all. So maybe it's improving. Maybe it's because it's up here. Maybe because it's up here. Excuse me, guys, I have a little cold. And it's so close to the antenna. Could be why. On the RT, it's just down by the side. It's not that much further away. But here, let me shut that off and watch. Look at, oh yeah, cool. All the gadgets on this. Well, for 30K, you better give me a back massage too. If you order the top case, then they should have a masseuse that comes out and massages your back for you whenever you want. Overall, guys, what is my general assessment for this bike? And here we go. I rode up on my 1250 RT, hopped off that, hopped immediately on this. What are the differences between this and the RT, in case you guys are considering upgrading from an RT or going in the other direction down to an RT? Listen, I'm saying down to an RT. How moronic is that? Immediately I noticed the weight difference, pulling this thing off the kickstand. It is significant, but I'm used to it now with the RT. And maybe this weight is just a hair bit lighter. Did you hear that? The fan just turned off for the cell phone compartment. I think the center of gravity is a little lower on the RT with that boxer motor. I think it feels like it. But also the second thing I noticed was the turn in. It takes more input to turn this bike in, but once you start to turn, and then it goes. No, not like a sport bike, guys, not even like a standard, or more like a cruiser. That's what this will feel like, and maybe a little more sportier than a cruiser. But those are the main differences. Also, the torque of this is a little higher than the boxer motor. Say, what do you mean? Well, the boxer motor has good torque at 15. This does not. This doesn't mind riding around at 1500 RPMs, but you just don't have that oomph of torque like you do on the boxer motor, the 1250 boxer motor. Maybe that's the shift cam. But those are the main differences, but this does have the high end, and boy, is it fun, guys. The high end rush on this thing, woohoo, it's great. All right, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and yeah, you can tell I'm really enjoying my job with riding a bike like this. This is nothing but in pure enjoyment. I'm loving this bike. Now, the question might come up, Scott, would you trade your RT for this? Not yet. So what do you mean, not yet? Turn this into a inline 4-cylinder, lay it down a little bit. Drop the weight 40 kilos, then I would consider it. But as is, I'm not old enough and I'm not ready yet. A lot of you guys are saying, hey, I'm 85 years old and I still ride bikes like this. Yeah, okay. Or I'm 25 years old and I still ride. Yeah, to each their own. I'm just saying for me. All right, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this review. And yes, this bike is getting 2 thumbs up. I love this bike. It's a great bike. It's a great touring bike. What would I compare it to? Yeah, the Honda Goldwing, of course. That's what I would compare this to. So everything is so silky smooth that everything just gels and goes well together. All right, guys, as always, I hope you've enjoyed this review. Number 1, guys, ride safe. And number 2, ride like there's nothing to prove. Take care, guys. Cheers.